Hello, and thank you for watching. My name is Bradford Roberts, Principal Broker, Founder, and Owner of TR Realty in the Las Vegas area. After watching this video, please be sure to like it as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel. Download the pertinent handouts for this video by clicking the link in the comments below. Now let's get started. This video is entitled Class 1, Welcome to the TR Team, Welcome to Real Estate Excellence. This segment is entitled Forms, Contracts, and Closings. The only forms that you can use at TR Realty come from the following sources. Number one is the Las Vegas Realtors Association, meaning Transaction Desk. Number two is the Nevada Real Estate Division. Number three is HUD, meaning the federal government. Number four is any legitimate local builder. And number five is anything that is produced by TR Realty. Never create new forms. Never use any form that was created by any other real estate company, broker, or agent. So once again, the only categories of forms are anything that comes from our association, anything that comes from our division, anything that comes from the federal government, from a legitimate builder, or anything created by TR Realty. Forms are frequently updated, so pay attention to the revision dates on the bottom and make sure other agents involved in a transaction with you are using only the most current versions. Now, anything that you send for my signature has to be signed by all other parties first. The typical order of signatures is customer first, designated agent second, and me, your broker, last. I cannot sign anything that has not yet been signed by you and signed by our customer. And anything that you want me to sign goes directly to our compliance manager, does not go directly to my email. Please do not use TBD, which, as you know, stands for to be determined. The problem with using TBD is that when agents use that in a contract, they typically never go back and do an addendum to address what needed to be determined. We don't want a transaction to close with some provision in it still remaining as TBD. So we have a prohibition on TBD in this company. Also, I want to make sure you're aware of the difference between a wet and a dry signature. There are forms that need to be signed sometimes wet, which means live. And typically when we sign things wet, we sign them with blue ink so everyone can tell that they've been signed, not faxed, not by electronic copy or stamp or something like that. You need to save and organize all of the clause libraries that I provide to you throughout these classes. In fact, the first 6 of my classes all contain clause libraries. Save them, organize them. These clauses are very, very helpful to you. And all transactions require the use of a closing checklist in order to be finalized and paid in this company. We can't just have money floating around somewhere. The real estate division requires all money that flows in or out of the company to be connected to paperwork in some way. So go to our website, go down the bottom of the home page and click where it says TR Transaction Management. This will allow you to upload the documents as you go along, not just after closing. We use a system called Broker Mint, which we have talked about in an earlier video. Please follow all of the instructions for Broker Mint and closing checklists on our password protected page. And on our website, there is a training video for Broker Mint as well as a PDF tutorial as well. Please learn this. Now, pay attention. Do not go directly to Broker Mint's website and create an account by yourself. Number one, you'd have to pay for it. Number two, you're not going to get our closing checklist. So it is very important that you access Broker Mint only through the TR Realty website. And if you can't remember your username and password, go to Broker Mint and click where it says Forgot Password. If you still can't get in, then go ahead and email my staff. Now, a minute ago I mentioned getting paid, and I told you that we need a closing checklist. Part of using Broker Mint is uploading the required documents. They have to be clean, they have to be legible. We cannot accept a photograph of a document. We cannot accept a document where a page has been cut off and therefore illegible. And any commission checks that are delivered to TR Realty in any way have to be made payable to TR Realty. They can't be payable to RT Realty or Bradford Roberts. It has to be TR Realty or the check will be returned and we cannot close out the file. We cannot pay you unless everything is in order, so please don't ask us. In fact, the Nevada Real Estate Division says if a broker releases commission without having a complete file, it may be considered failure to supervise. And I'm certainly not going to put myself in that position, right? We now have the fastest commission payouts in Southern Nevada. All you have to do is use Driggs Title Agency as the closing agent, Kyle Wallace as escrow officer, and you can be paid by wire or paper check, your choice, upon released to record. Did you hear that? You don't even have to wait until the file records. Driggs Title Agency, via their relationship with us, is able to release commission directly to the agent by wire or by paper check within minutes of being released to record. There is no possible way for any agent to get paid any faster in Southern Nevada. This is an amazing arrangement that we have. So take advantage of it and use Driggs Title Agency when you write an offer, negotiate for it, and make sure that we end up closing with Driggs Title Agency. Now, I do need to tell you about TR Realty's 90-day commission forfeiture rule. A lot of brokers in this area have a fine system. They give you a day or maybe a couple of business days to complete your file, and if your file is not complete, they start fining you, usually on a daily basis. TR Realty has no fine system whatsoever. You can take the time you need to upload your documents. You know, you might be traveling or you might be busy or whatever. We don't have any set number of days for you to close your file. Now, of course, you want to get paid, right? So you want to close that file as soon as possible. But what we do have at TR Realty is a 90-day forfeiture rule, which means if you don't get your required documents in and your file closed within 90 days of that transaction, your commission is then forfeit at that point. So be mindful of that. Typically, my staff will reach out and remind you if and when you ever get close to that 90 days, but that rarely happens, as you can imagine. And that is far more generous than most companies that start assessing fines. If you are struggling with the paperwork, even after watching all of my videos, or if you're just busy, if you would like to use the services of one of our transaction coordinators, then do so. We have an excellent team of experienced transaction coordinators at TR Realty. Let's talk about what they do and don't do, okay? Because a transaction coordinator is primarily a document processor. The transaction coordinator is going to make sure that you're using the correct documents at the correct point in the transaction. A transaction coordinator is not a short sale negotiator. They do not leave the office. They can't go out and install a sign or a lockbox for you. But they do an excellent job of keeping you in compliance, not just with me, but with the real estate division, with the law, with the association, and with our E&O carrier. Those things are really, really important. If you care about not losing your license, you should probably be using one of our transaction coordinators. Now, we do not permit the use of any transaction coordinator who is affiliated with any other brokerage in any way. We use only the transaction coordinators that are here and part of our team. If you're not sure which transaction coordinator to use, we can assign one for you, or you're welcome to use one of our transaction coordinators. Maybe you've worked with that person before and you're comfortable. But most successful agents do use transaction coordinators. The fee is extremely low, and I highly recommend it. I would like to thank you for watching this video. I hope it was informative for you. If you are licensed with another brokerage in Southern Nevada and would like to talk with me, please text me or visit our website. See you next time.